Well, heretofore, we've generally just used a local agent in Ireland, but because of the significance of the London Games, it's so gigantic for us, like a home Olympics, we decided we better go with one of the big international companies. And we searched around the globe and we discovered that the Marcus Evans Group is probably the best known and the most professional. And I have to say that in our dealings with them today, we have found that. So we have great confidence in the group. And what we also like very much is that they have decided to establish their European headquarters here in Dublin, which means that our public and our corporates can interface here in our own country without having to ring a number abroad. And this is a great bonus for us, and it makes it an easy sell for us. And I think that this relationship with the Marcus Evans Group will be a great one going into the future. Well, we expect a phenomenal interest amongst the ordinary public and amongst our corporates as well. At this moment, there's not such a big push because, as you know, we're in an economic downturn. But I'm a firm believer, as many people is, that it will be the London Olympics that will pull the world back into where we were a few years ago. And I think that this factor is huge for everybody concerned. And we see this as being a great catalyst to go forward. Well, I think that we've already made our case to the organising committee in London that we are a very unusual case for these games because of the Irish diaspora living in the UK and the demands we will have, and the transport connections are so convenient between two countries. UK is still our biggest trading partner, and all these synergies make the case that we should have a bigger allocation. But I think that Marcus Evans will have a lot to contribute on that as well because of his worldwide expertise on handling this ticketing area. The appointment covers up to the Sochi Winter Olympic Games in 2014 and of course the London Games 2012. And then we'll reassess for the future, but we would be very happy that Marcus Evans Group will have the first option of refusal, if you like, or take up. And I think that it'll work very well together between both partners. Yes, this is a very important point for us. We got a great example in Vancouver of the success of an Irish house. There was literally queues of 3 to 5 hours to actually get in. And that's where all the fun was, as we call it in Irish, to crack, but spelled C-R-A-I-C, not to be confused. And London has a huge amount to offer because I think something like 1 out of every 4 citizens of London has an Irish connection. So we want to do something very special. Now, we don't have the expertise ourselves to do that, so that's why we would be looking to, again, the professionalism of the Marcus Evans Group to look at this, and he is presently doing that and will come up with a proposal down the road, which I think should be great. The games are getting more and more competitive, and even to qualify now is getting very difficult. So for us, I think our best medal prospects will be in boxing, where it's our biggest medal success sport, and we have a great young team coming up for London. I think the second one will be equestrian. We're very strong in equestrian, and of course they're well used to London and the UK and competing. And then thirdly, probably outside chance in canoeing. Well, again, I refer back to the qualifying system. It's very hard to predict, but looking at latest games in Beijing, I'd say we'll be 50 plus, but a lot will depend on the qualifying tournaments.